A post by Shork, the YouTuber. Oh, this is an upgrade station. They want me to fight a weird demo robot. Tick, 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 tick. Sentry Buster. It's a Minecraft movie reference. Okay. With that, welcome to r/TF2, gentlemen. I hate this game, and I can understand why. I've seen this clip. This is terrible. Why would you do that, soldier? Not only does he move him, he knocks him up so he can backstab the poor heavy. The poor heavy. Fists of steel. Look at that. We got Jack Black in Team Fortress 2. Guys, if we ever get a TF2 movie, can we please have Jack Black play all the mercenaries? It would be so funny. Haha. Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you like buying TF2 items from the community market or, God forbid, the in-game store? Yes? Why would you? They're overpriced. Did you know that? What you should do is go to MANNCO.STORE. They buy and sell items at better rates than the Steam community market or the in-game store, and they host regular giveaways, like right now a giveaway for 3 golden frying pans. Thank you MANNCO.STORE for sponsoring this video. Use my link in the description or pinned comment to go to their website, and with that, back to the video. I was trying to make a Looney Tunes style joke in Blender, and you did succeed, although this third one does look quite creepy, I'm not gonna lie. That is quite unsettling. Almost as unsettling as my cool video called Team Fortress 2, but it's a horror game. Check it out, guys. Yes, some dude gave Valve $100 to upload Evil TF2 Classic. And may you take a look at that. I've got it open right here on Steam. Team Fortress 2 Legacy is what it's called. It's a project that provides some post-2008 Team Fortress 2 features, like items and cosmetics on pre-2008 Team Fortress 2, with the pretty stark change of it also having yellow and green team in there. Look at that down there. Wow. So I guess it's kind of the legacy version, but also not really. 2 types of readers. Art by Sondice. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Autism reads through whole book in one sitting to escape reality. ADHD has been rereading and forgetting the same sentence for 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, do I have both autism and ADHD? I don't think so. But, you know, if the subject interests me, I can read through the entire thing in one go. If it doesn't, absolutely reading the same sentence 40 times, not understanding anything at all. Especially if it's like for a school subject that I hate. You know, it do be like that. I got Poker Night. Is it good? Look at that bait post. You know exactly what you've done. You know exactly how cool this is, okay? For those of you who, by some miracle, don't know, the only way to obtain Poker Night at the inventory nowadays is by buying a Steam key, and those Steam keys are quite steep in price. 106 euros, that is 115 US dollars for you Americans watching right now. And if you purchase it, you can get these cool Team Fortress 2 achievement items. Look at that, the Iron Curtain, the Enthusiast's Timepiece, the Crime Stomper combo, the Lugamorph being the more interesting part of that, and the Dangeresque 2. These are so cool. So yes, I am quite jealous, I'm not gonna lie. It's the 8th of April, boys. Yes, rest in peace, Rick May. I didn't have a good idea for a whole video, so I thought I'd mention it in passing, so to speak. Can someone explain this to me? So, from what I understand, that ghost is Seriamon ghost, right? And it's on an official Team Fortress 2 map, but the official lore is that Seriamon is actually still alive, so this ghost is unexplained. There's a few explanations that are possible. Maybe this ghost is actually someone different, you know, it's not Seriamon, maybe. If that even is what's being implied here, I'm not completely sure. But we also have the explanation of the top comment, which is also quite interesting. We know that the immortality machine can become faulty over time. So it may be that Australium at some point stops anchoring your soul to your body. Man has been kept alive for so long, his soul slipped away from his body. However, due to the long amount of time he spent being tormented by the administrator, his soul was left to roam the mortal realm. As for his body, was kept alive by the machine, but without a soul, he was just a vegetable. Sure, man, whatever you want, Valve. That is a crazy clip. Look at this, look at this. Jumps on Sniper's head, and for some reason is launched into oblivion. I've watched this clip, I think now 10 times. I just don't get it. I don't understand what happened. I truly don't understand. There was no pyro, he was not air blasted. I don't know what happened. My proudest backstab. Yes! Good! Go to conventions. Stab the stormtroopers. Wait, we are on YouTube. Don't actually stab people. It hurts them. Just be careful around knives. Even if they're fake and plastic like this one, I think we should be safe from YouTube strikes now. Which, I could have got one. I just dodged a bullet there. I was watching a TF2 clip dump video, and I noticed this. Is this silent aimbot? Oh boy, okay. So, I'm not gonna lie, when I watched this first, I was thinking, maybe, and maybe is right. But we can never tell if someone is aimbotting from a short clip like that, okay? You can't just throw an accusations like, I mean, he's just asking, I guess. So, my verdict is, I don't think so. And I especially think that this is way too short of a clip to tell. Team Fortress 2 has weird lag compensation, and when looking at clips in a vacuum, it will almost always look like someone's cheating. Even if I, like, go into a fresh installment of TF2 right now and get a headshot, likely in the final recording, my cursor may not even be on someone's head when I click it, because TF2 just looks weird, and it's very strange with the lack of, it's a whole thing to get into, but no, you can't prove it, at least from this. Is there a VAC ban risk on these type of skins? No, VAC will not ban you for getting a custom Team Fortress 2 skins. Modding the game is allowed and okay, however, the skin will likely only work in community servers, and you should use this one instead, the Eye Ringer. Look at this, it's way better, it's far superior. Eye Ringer, the best Dead Ringer skin there is. My medic cosplay, hey, that's pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. I don't understand how you're able to carry such heavy weaponry. They are made out of solid gold after all. How were you even able to afford this? My god. Alright, here we got a clip. That heavy is a sniper, question mark. And the confusion comes from this. Boom. Body shot by a heavy, question mark. Here's an interesting fact for you. You could actually switch class in spawn. So, I mean, this is pretty cool for trolling people. I could even make a video on this. I can understand why you got confused. He just switched class to heavy. Okay, that's what happened. Okay, this is a crazy video. This is how my friend aims. Thoughts? Yes. Your friend is a psychopath. It's very, very strange behavior, I will say, but, you know, as long as it works, good for you. Okay, I still don't understand why this post even exists. Why can't Sperm just headshot people on the stock revolver? Is he stupid? First of all, why do you call Spy Sperm? Second of all, yes, he is stupid, okay? He probably has lead poisoning, just like the other mercs. In progress, someone is painting this, Obsessed 9 Depressed is painting this very cool pyro painting. I like it quite a bit, and I think that's gonna be, what is that gonna be? Scorching flames or burning flames? I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product in any case. Looking quite nice already. I lost everything. That sucks. I can only imagine the pain. I've lost, you know, an unusual once that I was scammed for. That is so much more than one unusual. I try to contact Steam support. I think that's your best lifeline right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna refund your items. I think they stopped doing that. So I think you're just, yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, don't know what to say, man. Ouch. Is it pathetic to get a job just to buy TF2 drip? Sunbeams Hong Kong cone. Only $750 for a TF2 hat. My answer is no, it's not pathetic. As long as you have enough money to be able to afford something like this, why not? You know, if this is something you like and if it's cool, as long as it does become like a problem, you're fine. You're fine, man. Go for it. Go crazy. All right, here's a clip. My most craziest save in 1600 hours. And look at this. Why doesn't the sentry shoot him? I don't understand. I don't get it. But yes, very good save. Found the man himself. Peter Griffin joined the party. Peter Griffin. It's me, Peter. Peter Griffin. Holy f***. Send me your credit card information, says Peter Griffin. I would usually make a joke like, oh yes, go give him your credit card information. But knowing YouTube, guys, don't give people your credit card information, okay? It's not a smart idea, especially strangers on the internet. Okay, and now I should not get a strike from YouTube. I'm pretty sure, at least. What do you think Zephaniah Man did to piss off the administrator? I forgore. Right, in the final comic, the administrator actually forgets why she torments Zephaniah Man. However, if you look at this, the first page of comic 7, you could actually see a little girl looking quite similar to the administrator next to two people who are presumably her parents. That also is on the 3rd page and on the 5th page. So you got a few versions of that, which makes me think that probably her parents were killed by Zephaniah Man, and that's why she did all that. It's only a theory, a fan theory, I suppose. My idea for a soldier ride: soldier's family replaces all weapons. Family cannot do damage. Allows soldier to spend time with his kids and wife. Family cannot take damage. The kids can be loud to cover up noise from both teams. Not tradable or marketable. I dislike this. I think it would be way better if they couldn't take any damage, but they do damage. So there's just soldier's family loose on the battlefield attacking people, but soldier can't do damage. That would be cool, right? You just become an NPC. What's a self-admitted plain bad take you have about TF2? Breaking news: TF2 players have the worst takes you've ever heard. Okay, here is my very bad take. Okay, here's the take. Pyro's air blast nowadays looks like this. You have a giant cube of reflection around you, and I think it should be reverted back to the cone that it once was. This is far superior. This was way better. This is just plain ridiculous. Sometimes pyros reflect rockets behind them on accident, which is no wonder because look at how far it extends behind the pyro. This is stupid. It needs to be changed back. There you go. That's my take. The entire server saluted for Rick May. I think this is very cool. Look at that. Got the entire server friendly. Yeah. That's very cool. That's a very cool TF2 moment right there. Very nice. Stand ready for my arrival, little man. That's my best impression of Conquest. Conquest's voice. Yes, very good. Also, I quite like the cosmetic. I think even the, even Zesty Jesus would approve of this item, right? I think this is Team Fortress 2-esque enough. Reference humor is fine, so long as it fits TF2, I think. Press E again. A post by Witch Doctor DB, who has made a lot of these cool artworks lately. I really like him. That's really cool. Thank you again, by the way, for letting me use this for, like, another one of your artworks for the thumbnail of mine. Very nice of you. Thanks. This is magical. This is TF2. Look at that. Another friendly TF2 2-fort server. That is pretty cool. Ain't TF2 nice, boys? Yes. Jack Black cosmetic, the only other Minecraft movie reference today, I guess, and it's not even Minecraft movie, it's more just, what was that? It's like an age-old video by him. It was like a music video by Jack Black, I think. Not sure. Why does Sniper have a Garand thumb if his weapon is bolt action? The bolt action sniper rifle. I think you can still jam your finger in there on accident, right? I think that's what happens. Like this thing gets cocked back and then it snaps forward, and if you're not careful, you may get your finger in there and you will get a Garand thumb, which is, by the way, a term that describes your thumb being caught by a very specific sniper rifle in real life, I think, at least. Not a firearms expert over here, but it would make sense. Look at that. Yeah, probably. Human, we remember your buckets. Human, this is a bucket.
Dear God. There's more. No.
Look at very tiny down there. Dear God. The Undertale reference, TF2 Soldier Bucket reference.
This
is a bucket. Dear God.
There's more.
No. There you go. Am I a douche for this? Watch the clip already. A little bit, okay. Look at this poor confused soldier. I will say, is it kick worthy? No. But I think I would be a little bit upset if that happened to me. It is funny, I will say. In terms of character, which merc would you delete forever? I wouldn't delete a single one of the mercenaries. I'm gonna be honest. Why would I? In terms of in-game gameplay, however, Sniper, my poor unfortunate boy, you would have to go. No, even then, it's probably fine. Now that the bots have subsided, I still have a little bit of anger left for snipers, but it's not as, clearly it's not as big of an issue now that the bots are gone, so it's fine. I made the airstrike, look at that. It's very, very well made, my guy. You should paint it. You should definitely paint it. Well done. Applause for this man and his airstrike. Alright, here's a crazy clip. I played dirty, not gonna lie, by beginning external 207. And what do you mean you played dirty? You reflected a reflect arrow That was insanely skillful. Well played. What do you mean you played dirty? Good job. Do you think the gas passer would be a good weapon if Heavy could use it as a secondary? Why is this an NSFW post? Why is this NSFW? Okay, it isn't. It just isn't. Would it be a good secondary? No. The sandwich is so much better. But then again, the gas passer is just a very bad weapon in general. As it is right now, it needs major buffs. What's the difference between these two? Team Fortress 2 Classic and Team Fortress 2 Legacy. The main difference is that Team Fortress 2 Classic will receive more and more updates as time goes on, whereas Team Fortress 2 Legacy preserves pre-2008 Team Fortress, as I understand it right now. Here's another update on Left Twix versus Right Twix Team Fortress 2 map. Look at this. We got the giant health kit here in front now. We also have both buildings pretty much finished. We have look at the in-game spawn here, and there's also some more footage, or I guess screenshots of the maps. It's, you know, starting to come together a little bit, but you need a lot more map geometry. I feel like this is very naked still. Oh no, the decapodal dome, a workshop cosmetic for the upcoming offshore update. I know a few people who are not going to be happy if this is something that is not Halloween restricted and gets in with the summer update. I personally think it's kind of cool, but this is gonna, yeah. This is fine still. The deep diver, you know, it's it's also, it doesn't wow me, but I think this is fine. Ish, yeah, this is fine enough. Why is there a snail in Pyro's hand? Okay, never mind. Whatever. Guys, I think this is it for this video. Click the video in the center of your screen now to stay on the channel. Thank you so much for watching this one, and as always, I will see ya in the next one. Bye-bye.